You can do it too. You just need to do the first one. You can be anyone that you want to be. What I'm about to say may make you feel angry and indignant, but I want you to consider that all that you've heard before may be just lies. Every one of us was born with a unique talent, born to fulfill a unique purpose in life. And that's why there are certain roles that we play that we feel are natural to us, and we naturally excel at them. And then there are roles that we just suck at. We feel miserable no matter how talented we may be, no matter how much effort we put into it. Take me, for example. I spent 22 years of my life in music, 9 years of which learning the violin, getting to that ABRSM grade 8. Another 2 years learning and performing on the cello. And then 11 years learning and performing on the guitar. 4 years of which I was running a guitar club, of which more than half of the 22 years in music, I was also teaching music to juniors and friends. "You're too great as a musician," they said. Lies. I tried it and I hated it. It was the teaching that I enjoyed the most, and I always taught music in the most practical way. I would ask, which piece of music or song inspired you to want to pick up the instrument in the first place? Let me recompose that into a piece that you can play right off the bat. As a result of that, people actually learned the song they wanted to play on their favorite instrument within 1 week to a month. "Ah, then you do great as a music teacher then," they said. Lies. That to me was just more of a little hobby on the side. On the other hand, I knew I loved exploring and playing all sorts of story-rich online games, and by the time I reached my professional adult life, I had played hundreds of titles of games. "You never have a future in gaming," they said. Wrong. 7 years in the gaming industry saw me start as an English-Chinese translator, translating entire game stories, systems, UI, and marketing material. Then I moved on to head the Singapore department, Singapore headquarters, growing it to 20 over people on the same team. And then I received the offer to move up in my job role to become a project advisor to game projects in development. Now, I thought it would be a step up for me, and in many ways it was. Just that it was a step up, but in the wrong direction. See, I was no longer in my element, and within a year of that promotion, I crashed out. Now, on the other hand, I had studied broadcast before, so I knew that being behind the camera was something I could do for a long time. Yet, it was not the technical aspects of handling the equipment. It was not the artistic beauty of shooting products, commercials, and MTVs that really spoke to me. It became clear only later to me that I did not care for being on stage. I did not care to become a traditional teacher. I did not care to be an advisor to a huge MNC team. And I did not care to become some world-class filmmaking cinematographer. What truly mattered to me was to work on an intimate and personal level with people who were confident about their unique ability and calling, to tell the story and set them on the stage for the world to hear and see. They are stars, and I am the star maker. Be adventurous, dare to try, leave no stone unturned in your quest to find your self-expression that is you and truly you. But also, trust yourself to know the difference between resisting and going against every fiber of your being. You are not made to be and live anyone else's life but your own. Be bold, be confident, be a superhero. See you next week.